So this happened a while ago at a small get together. Someone asked me what I had been working on lately, and before I could answer, one of the guys, someone I know fairly well, jumped in and said, "Oh, yeah, he's got like 5 projects going on at once. One per week, none per year." And then he laughed. A few others laughed too. I smiled and nodded and made some light comment back. It looked like I took it well, but in my head, absolutely not. The rest of the evening, that one line just stuck. I couldn't tell if it was a joke or a jab. Was he teasing me or making a point? And what stung was that no one said anything after, just moved on, like maybe that comment wasn't surprising to them. That night I couldn't sleep properly. I kept replaying it, and the next morning it was still in my head. Now, here's the thing, this wasn't some big dramatic insult, it was one sentence. But for someone like me with rejection sensitivity dysphoria, one sentence can become a whole story. And when you're neurodivergent, ADHD, autism, or both, you tend to take language very literally. So when someone says something half jokingly and the tone isn't totally clear, it can really throw you off. I've always worked on multiple things at once. It's part of how my brain functions. Sometimes it's energizing, sometimes it's overwhelming. But when someone else turns that into a punchline, even a soft one, it hits that sore spot. The part of me that already worries I'm not consistent, the part of me that feels I need to prove I follow through. And that's the thing about RSD. It doesn't take much to trigger it. Not because I'm fragile, but because I care very deeply about how I'm seen. And when something lands the wrong way, it sticks. These days, I try to pause when that happens. Just name it for what it is. Okay, this feels like RSD. Not a fact, just a feeling. And then I ask myself, is this the only way to see it? Maybe he was joking. Maybe I've made similar jokes before. Maybe it wasn't meant to hurt. Maybe it just hit a place that's really sensitive. And maybe I don't need to turn every uncomfortable moment into a full blown identity crisis. I'm learning to be kinder to myself in these moments, to take a breath before I spiral, to check in before I assume the worst. Because, yes, sometimes people are careless, and sometimes we take it personally because it is personal to us. But either way, we can learn to respond with compassion instead of shame. If you have ever obsessed over a small comment or stayed stuck in a joke long after the room moved on, you're not the only one. That does not make you over dramatic. It just means your brain and so your hormones, your emotions, your motivation, they work a little differently. And once you understand that, it gets easier to be kind to yourself.